Roger, Roger. Actually, I want to ask you something about the case that happened in Indonesia among the traditional amateur radio over here. They do not agree for playing digital voice. I mean that connected the radio to the internet. They disagree in Indonesia among the several or some amateur radio, traditional amateur radio. They prefer to play radio directly without connected to the internet. What do you think? Is that also happen over there in your country? My friend Jones, go ahead.
I apologize. I'm not sure if I understood the question exactly. Something about whether or not they use the internet. And of course, that's the only way we can do the wires X or YSF or DMR. Of course, I have high frequency radio here, and I can do FP8 or sideband or Verac AC chat, Verachat. And I'm not sure if I understood the question exactly, Dovey. Please try again. Over.
Roger, Roger. Okay, John, let me try to repeat once more about my question. It is actually not a question, it is a case in Indonesia among of the amateur radio over here. Some traditional amateur radio don't agree to use radio connected to the internet, like digital voice, for example, DMR, Dstar, and also C4FM. According to them, amateur radio must use radio purely without connected to the internet. Did it also happen on your country over there? Is there any amateur radio over there disagree by using digital voice? My friend Jones, go ahead.
Okay, I understood perfectly that time. Yes, the same argument happens over here. There are some people who think that anything that goes through the internet fails to be radio. But I'm using a radio, and I'm using my ham radio technology and what I have learned from amateur radio to make this happen through the internet. And I have to have a license to be able to talk on this radio on this frequency. So I think it is still ham radio regardless. And, maybe if I was only doing this, I might feel a little bit bad about it, but I have a high frequency radio, and I work sideband, and I do POTA, and do FT8 by way of the HF bands with some regularity. So it's not an argument to me. But hey, you're right. Some people think that, and so some people feel like it's not. But I think it is. So I'm happy to explore all avenues of the hobby, and this is one of them. YG3BRB from K4JAT.
Roger, Roger. Okay, very nice, my friend Jones. Yes, I agree completely with your opinion, my friend. I also enjoy digital voice because you know that since I knew about this radio 1 years ago, I directly very enjoy with digital voice mode, something like that, including DMR, Dstar, and also C4FM, because we still feel the radio frequency RF by using the radio, but connected to the internet, then we can reach very far distance station with having a very good modulation, something like that, my friend. Anyway, thank you once more for your information and also your answer. I agree completely. Back to you, Jones. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Though, yeah, I couldn't agree more. And yes, some people get quite exercised over this question, and the arguments are long and loud sometimes. But it's all radio as far as I'm concerned. It's all good, and it's a hobby after all. But let folks enjoy what they want to do with it, and I do. I know I certainly enjoy what I do with it, and I'm not going to let any naysayers take that fun away from me. And besides that, I am not limited to only the internet, and so their argument falls flat in front of me. Well, Billy, I've got some other things going on back upstairs. It's wonderful to hear you again. Perhaps somebody else would like to come in and say hello to Indonesia tonight. But it's a pleasure to chat, and look forward to it anytime down the log. Anytime you want to show up, and I can come back to your call, I will try to do so. But 7-3 for now. I'm going to take off and get back upstairs with my wife and see how the evening unfolds here. It's almost 8 p.m., and of course April 4th, and the temperature, I didn't look at what it is Celsius, but it's got to be warm. It was 80 degrees Fahrenheit today, so somebody else I have to do that conversion, but it was pretty hot. I enjoyed it very much, Dodie. 7-3 for now. YG3RB from K4JAT.
Roger. Okay, very nice, my friend John. Kilo 4 Juliet Alpha Tango. Once more, thank you for the nice shot SO, my friend. My regard to you and your family over there in Bryson City, North Carolina. Then we will meet each other again soon, my friend. 73. Bye-bye.